Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Knights of St. John. I'm your lovely host, Calvin, where we are just recovering. Ho-ho! The Castilian fleet's still fighting our trade fleet. We can get there. In time to cut them off, hopefully. January 15th, January 13th. Hey, no. Get to them. There you go. Perfect. That'll do. Regional trader. Huzzah! That gives us +1 diplomatic reputation. That means perhaps we can annex them someday. Someday. Someday, maybe. We needed Rome to fall first. If Rome falls, that's pretty much... yeah, that's like 2/3 the Papal State's base tax there. 60% of it, at least. Yeah, 60% of it exactly, in fact. Call off the raid. Too busy. Can't fuck around. Conquering Rome and all that jazz. There we are. Just gotta keep pumping and fighting against their armies. Ah, yeah. Now, finish this damn siege. There. Alright, that puts them down to 2 provinces. They don't stand anywhere close to a chance. You know, our complete lack of ground troops kind of makes things awkward some days. Why do you guys not reinforce? Like, what is wrong with you? You aren't even reinforcing, are you? Well, you are now. That's alright, we're still holding. They're not particularly making much progress either way, so... that's actually their capital, huh? Interesting. I would have expected it to be in Nigeria, to be honest. But I suppose that's not really a thing, huh? 2,000 ground troops. $2,100 ground troops. We need them. We need every last one of them. How many ground troops do they have? Around 5,000. Yeah, we match them. In numbers a bit, at least. And all of our ground troops just disintegrated. I'm not entirely certain as to what happens, but we magically lose all of our ground... What the fuck? They... What? Bullshit. Bull fucking shit. Alright. Alright, that's it. That's it. You know, if we actually had modern troops, this would help. But... I don't really have options for this. I have to use mercenaries at the very minimum for this shit, but... I'm beginning to think there's, like... Alright, that's actually 10, yeah. Alright, cool. At the very minimum, though, you know? I suppose we build the rest of the troops over here. Don't have any other provinces really to work with. At least those guys. We can hold them over, I guess. Yeah, we'll be fine. Where the hell's the transport fleet? In Palermo? Okay. We did just kind of lose pretty much our entire army, though, so... Because of bullshit. That was a one-province strategic withdrawal. Like, that was just silly. I am pissed about that. That shouldn't have happened. Not in the slightest. Also, we shouldn't have somehow managed to lose 5,000 ground troops in 2 days, but seemingly that does happen to us. We don't really actually have the money to continue. Oh. We don't even have the manpower to build cannons. Lovely. Why does these take so damn long? Just no seas, right? At least that gives us some time. Yeah, these provinces are fucking cheap as shit. Alright. Alright, who can we get out of here? Hi? What happened? Oh, they beat back their revolts. Alright. I suppose mercenary cannons are an option. I'm not pleased, and they'll be eventually reworked into regular cannons, but any port in a storm. As the phrase goes, it's too expensive. They're still actually making very little progress over there. Should probably slow their progress even further. I don't know why. Oh yeah, we have the Siege of Malta. That's what's slowing them down like hell. There, minus 35%. Have fun with that shit. I do not want to imagine somebody trying to siege Malta, really. At this point, it's hell for them to even try. An impossibility. Only the insane would try it. Alright, there we are. We're up to 16. We are up to 6 cannons. This isn't bad. There's a call for peace. Of course there fucking is. That's all the money we've got. Fine by me. We've reinvigorated our military. And the trade ship's down there now. We've bought ourselves the time we need to keep going. The call for peace is going to put a damper on things. Alright. 22,000. Oh, fuck, that's a good general. There we go. Ho ho ho. 2 can play this game, Austria. 2 can play this game. Alright. We're at such a high percentage that the only thing left now to do at this point is just try and quick siege through this shit. Alright. Well, we alleviated the siege in Ancona, so... Berbers. We'll deal with them later. Right now, that's just kind of staying steady, and that's fine by me. There. Once these 2 fall, we annex the rest of the Italian peninsula that we've been trying to. We're in good shape. The call for peace, I suppose that might just be against Genoa for all I know. I don't know if it's ever tied to a specific war, but, you know. Sure. Whatever. Either way. Begin the coring procedure for it immediately. And, of course, we can't deal with revolts right now. So, we'll do that too. Imperial Maintenance 1 has happened to us. Oh god, we actually have an empire. Oh lord. I think you used to just rule from Malta. I kind of expected that. That would happen eventually. It always does. The problem is France can maintain like 100 troops. I can maintain 25. It's not easy for me. Siege of Capua. Good. That's half down. We're oh so close to your annexation, 2 Sicilies. Oh so close. Only 51% overextension. What is our current overextension? 38, so yeah, we can hurl it. Karga. How is Karga not a core? Apparently it was never made into a core by our own vassal, which is extremely strange. I don't know. Suppose in the end, does it really matter? Come on, 2 Sicilies, this is your last fort. It has to fall. There. And you're done. 270 aggressive expansion. Let it be. I proclaim Imperium Romanum. And the barbarians, they will unite. And they will try to fight. But they will fail. So let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Overextension is dangerously high. Yeah, it is. Make as many cores as possible. Every war will be hell, but so be it. Because soon, Imperium Romanum. Alright. We did gain a lot of provinces, though. So again, I'm hoping that once Africa finishes, if it ever does, Black reputation's down the toilet. Of course. It's only because overextension, though, so we're fine. Kind of be hoping we'd get one of those diplomatic reputation dudes eventually. And discovered in Malta. Sabotage reputation. Thanks. I don't think you need to try that, though. I think it's fine. Montenegro will concede defeat. Are they annexable yet? Alright, let's have a look here, shall we? Yeah, they are. Full annexation. Yep. Could do it. Is it worth it for those provinces, though? Let's face it. Actually, Ragus is pretty fucking good. Yep. Go with it. Siege of Cairo to Egyptian nationalists. That's fine. Okay, we're over 100%. That's a bit of an issue. We'll have to hold off on the annexation of the Pope. At least until some of these can finish. Why are they so bad compared to everything else? I don't know. Whatever. Barbarossa. Damn it, Barbarossa's back. Siena really... I'm surprised that anyone's actually still in this goddamn war. Venice will concede defeat. Damn. Not quite. We do want Crete from them. Yeah, eventually that'll work out. Eventually. Alright. Naval construction delays. Something must be done. That's irrelevant. Where's the transport fleet? How many fort levels does Venice have? 2? Done. We'll get Crete under our control immediately so we can make peace with Venice. Following this, we're going to need to go elsewhere, however, to deal with issues. Alright, there we go. Okay, we got that going for us now. Alright. Go away, Siena. There. Yeah, I didn't think you'd be willing to stick around. Go away. You're free to leave, is what I'm telling you. There you go. Alright, so now Pisa, who's at medium right now, of which we can pretty much instantly fix by doing that. Oh, no, we're not actually occupying them when we do that. Whoops. My bad. Again, now Pisa will go away, right? Done. Alright, so that eliminates most of the threat on the Italian peninsula. You two, get on those boats and head to Crete. Right now, I'm more actually worried about these rebels. They are, strangely enough, a bigger problem. Pomerania has entered into a coalition against us. Oh my. Me oh my. Me oh my. It's not going to be long now. Hush, little Pope, don't say a word. You're gonna get annexed pretty soon. It's the only way. What? Oh. What? Venetian fleet. Shit. That's kind of our transport fleet, you fucking jerks. Wait, where'd they go? They better not escape. Good. refuse it. Whatever and whatever. Okay. Now, we're gonna need some more mercs, apparently. Because Venice decided to suicide their fleet to take out our transports. Probably not actually a terrible idea, because now we can't get back to Africa. That means we're going to have to negotiate with those rebels. There's no way around it. I don't like it, but I don't have a choice in the matter. I can't get back there right now. They'll get local autonomy. Alright. Force it. No, wait, what? Fuck, the wrong one. And, of course, it's Sunni. Of course it is. Provide state support. Call off the raid. We can't do that right now. Alright. So. Oh, we need money to build mercenaries, apparently. We are very poor. So poor that we have to lose our granary there. Great. No, eradicate them. I'll take the loans. I will just fucking take the loans. It's easier that way to deal with. In the long run, it saves me money. Great. No, let's not. Alright, a little more here. This time, I don't think there's going to be anything to stop us from landing on Crete. What bad luck. There. Alright, so that's the end of the Pope. A full annexation of the Pope. We have become the Papal Controller. In a rather state of permanence, as we just inherited a lot of cardinals. It is wisdom, is it not? Influence. Relations. Dynastic. Covert. Economy. Access. Papal. There we go. Excommunicate. Ah. Since there's no papal state, those who oppose me. Oh. Wait until July 15th. 3 years. Well, either way, I excommunicate to the King of France. Let it be so. Lose one stability. We will never support it. The Pope, the time of the Pope has come to an end. There. That will, but pretty much keep the... Oh, good, he's 17 years old, too. All the better. There's, looks like a Venetian fleet there. Alright. Overextension has pretty much been handled, actually. There. Alright, so this is the last war. All we need now to win is Crete. Crete is everything here. Crete is all we need. Here, Modena, you can leave. There. All the better. Got off the raid. Whatever. Everyone and their grandmother is in a huge military coalition against me. I'm not really all that worried. Because at this point, I'm getting... Once I have annexed my vassals, it's going to be... I have the power to take on Europe. So, in a little while. In a little while. Alright. Yeah, okay. So that's going to do it. So, thank you everybody for watching. As always, this has been your lovely host, Kelvin, signing off.